Hi guys, so today we're gonna do the chimichangas. I have the burrito mix warming up in the oven. You could warm it up in the microwave too, but I'm just doing the oven because I'm gonna make salsa verde, green salsa. So I'm making with tomatillos, jalapenos, cilantro, and some onion. So if you guys don't know the way that you get the tomatillo, you just peel it like that, take this off, and then wash it and put it in your pan with water with the jalapeno, a little bit of cilantro. So I have the onion in there, and then we're gonna just put it to boil. While the tomatillo and the jalapenos are cooking with the onion and the cilantro, I'm going to start on the guacamole. So I have a red onion finely chopped, and I'm going to de-seed the jalapeno. So you just cut it in half, and then just to take out the seeds, you just use this knife and then just go down the vein. If you don't want it spicy, me and my daughter, we don't eat spicy foods, and my husband doesn't really like very spicy foods either. So just enough with the jalapeno will be good for us. So just take out the seeds like that. Okay, so now we're gonna take out the tomatillo, put it in the blender. If the pepper is done, you're gonna take that. The tomatillo is done once it changes a light color. And the pepper too, once it changes color, it'll be done. So now we're gonna chop up some cilantro for the guacamole. So I find chopping it up is easier when it's dry, and then you just roll it like tight, and then you just start chopping. Be careful with your fingers. And then once you have it all chopped, then you can rinse it to use. So for the guacamole, I have 4 avocados from Costco. I just have them, seeded them, and then cut them into little tiny squares, like so, because I find it's easier to mix and easier to take out. And if they're harder, then they're easier to smash a little bit with the fork. So now I have all the avocados cut up. I'm gonna add the purple onion, the jalapeno and the tomato, and some salt. And then I'm gonna mix up and add some lime juice. So I let the jalapenos cook a little bit longer than the tomatillos. So now I'm gonna make the salsa. I'm gonna put the jalapeno in, the cilantro. I already have the onion in, some salt, and a tablespoon of Knorr chicken bouillon. I added the rest of the purple onions that I had that I didn't use, and I just put a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. I blended the salsa, and there it is. Also, I added garlic and re-blended it. I forgot that. So now I'm gonna make the chimichangas, but I'm kind of upset because I got this brand ready to cook flour tortillas, La Abuela. And look, they're the size of my hand, like little baby tacos. I wanted to make chimichangas, now I'm gonna be making taquitos. So I'm gonna try to do the best I can with these tiny little ones. This is gonna be a little tablespoon. My God, this is ridiculous. I usually buy the Costco ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Yeah, I had to switch because this literally is like the size of an egg roll. So I switched to these Guerrero tortillas, and they're not much bigger, but at least they hold a little bit more. So I'm gonna make those and then fry them up. Okay, so now I got all the burritos made up. Now I'm just going to put them in the oil. fry them up. The tortillas that work best with this is the ones from Costco that are not cooked. They fry up so nice, like really, really good. I thought I'd try these new tortillas, and they were so tiny. So I'm using these that are already like cooked. So we'll see how they turn out. Now you just brown them up on a medium-high heat. And this is how they're looking. To be honest, the other tortillas from Costco held up way better than these. So I won't recommend already made tortillas. I recommend the ones that you need to cook that look raw. And it's done. The guacamole, the crema, the lettuce. Let's eat. Eat.